Hi everybody, how are you all doing? Wagwan. So today I did not post my Friday vlog based on the fact that I was not feeling well. My asthma is flaring upon me and I did not get the time to edit the vlog, okay? So I'll post my next vlog on Tuesday. So tonight I'm making a video. This video is gonna be about the reason why men cheat. There are many reasons why men cheat, you know. Men cheat because sometimes they can get away with it. They cheat because they are going through a midlife crisis. Some men cheat because they are narcissists and they like to cheat and they feel like they're entitled to cheat and their partner must put up with it. Alright? Some men cheat because of revenge. Some men cheat because of lack of affection. And some men cheat because they want to get back at their partner based on the partner might be earning more money than them. And the partner might be taking over the masculine role because they're earning and they want to get back at their partner to show them that they are the man. Alright? Yes. And sometimes men cheat because of our mouth. We women use our mouth to drive them away from us. So they start to look for someone else to comfort them. Alright? And sometimes men cheat because the reason why they fall in love with us in the beginning, they no longer can find that reason in us or in the relationship. So I'm going to share a story about myself when my partner cheated on me and how I deal with it at that time and how I would have dealt with it today. Yes, so let us get into the video, all right? So I remember when I was a young girl and my first boyfriend, yes, which is my son's father. Yes, so we were in relationship together. We were so in love, so happy, so jolly. Everything was fine, you know. I remember when he used to come home from work in the evening, he would rush to come home, you know, because, you know what, he was coming home and he was happy. You know, he have a spring in his step because we were so in love. Yes, we were in love, right? And I remember that young man used to come home every evening and we would meet up I would meet him at the door and we would start with the kissing and everything going on there, you know, in the evening. Yes, I tell you, it was, you know, like, yeah, like that. And, you know, for months go on like that. And we were getting more in love when we used to have that kind of affection and that feelings every evening when he comes home and meet him at the door. And, you know, it go on for a while and we were so in love. You know, you would say to me, what you want me to cook for him in the evening? Because I used to be at home, but I used to do my own business at home. I used to make pillows and stuff like that. I used to sew with my hand. I used to have a machine. And, you know, I remember he would come home in the evening and I would meet him and, you know, it would be nice, you know, until months passed. Months. I realized that when he's coming home, he's not that jolly again. I stopped meeting him at the door. You know, I didn't know what was the reason until later on I found that is my mouth was the reason. The way I talk to him, the way I answer him, the way I use my mouth to beat him with my mouth, you know? You never know that mouth could beat people. Woman is good at using their mouth to beat men, you know, we women. So one of the reasons why men cheat sometimes, we use our mouth to push them away from us and to push them in the arms of another woman. Sometimes they don't even love the woman that they are cheating on us with, but they are just looking for comfort, and the first opportunity they found, they take it, right? They're not looking to hurt us neither. But sometimes some men is not the type of men who will come and say, oh, I don't like the way you talk or the way you're doing such and such, and let us talk about it. Sometimes they are not like that. So they will keep quiet and then they will go behind you and do stuff. that they feel like is comforting for them, right? So this is what had happened. I used to argue with him, and eventually, if he say one thing, I would say 2 or 3, you know, because I used to have a mouth on me, you know. I still have my mouth, but not as light before, you know. As the years go by and the Lord is working on me, the mouth is not so bad. But sometimes we women, we use our mouth and beat our partner, beat them with our mouth. I'm telling them more than how somebody would physically beat them. Yeah, man, our mouth. But you know, we know how to use it to beat them. You know, so that is number 1 reason why sometimes men cheat. It's not a good reason. Man shouldn't have to cheat because of that, but it do happen. So number 2 reason why men cheat is lack of affection, right? You used to be that affectionate partner. You used to be that person who, you know, loving to your partner. You know, now you find that you lack of from intimacy with your partner. You do not want him to touch you. You do not touch him. You do not do those little things that draw you guys together anymore. You close the door on your intimacy with him. And then he's thinking that, am I not attractive to her anymore? She don't love me anymore. And all sort of things going on in his head. He cannot touch you. He cannot make fun of you. You know, you get so strict and so rejected of him. You know, and gradually, you keep doing that. You keep pushing him away until he finds his hands in the arms of another woman. Some of the time that do happen, right? So I'm going to share my point when I found out that my partner was cheating. So after we were arguing, anyway, I got pregnant and I had my son. So when I had my son, after giving birth, it was a traumatic experience for me. Very traumatized. So as a result of that, I went in my shell. I think I was going through probably postnatal depression. But at the time, we did not know that what it was. And I did not want to sleep with him after giving birth. We used to fight about it a lot. And sometimes I would sit underneath a mango tree outside because I don't want to go to bed. And he would say, come to your bed, I'm not troubling you. Come to your bed now. And he won't go to bed, you know. As long as I'm sitting up outside, he's sitting at the door telling me to come inside. And eventually, sometime when I go to bed, he will not touch me because he don't want me to go back outside. And sometimes he will still touch me. And then we have it like that for the whole night. And it, you know, go to a point where he stopped putting the interest to touch me or make any attempt to touch me. You know what happened in that time? He found somebody else and was getting affection from that person. So it didn't matter if he was getting from me or not, you know. So eventually he started seeing someone else. So I remember this day, I was at my home, and the little boy came down and asked me if my partner was there. I don't want to call his name. So I said yes. So when I look, I saw a lady came down to the gate and was calling on him. So he went out. He was so surprised when he came and saw the woman at the gate, knowing that, as far as I'm concerned, he don't hide anything from me. Because he used to do work with he used to make furnitures. So any work he was getting, I would have known about it. I would work out the price with him and we'd talk about it, you know. And I remembered he was not talking, so I could pick up 1 and 2, you know, what's going on. They were secretive until I found out that he was seeing that woman. Oh, my days. When I found out that he had cheated on me, I could not stand it. I feel like I died inside. I feel like I died inside. Because, you know, even though I'm not affectionate to him because I'm going through that little bit of postnatal or that little bit I don't want to be with him, I still love him, you know. And it was very, very hurtful to me to find out that he had cheated on me. Anyway, I leave from the home and I went to stay with my mother, and then he came back and stayed in the car the whole day in the hot sun until he becomes unwell. Yeah, I made it bad girl a road, you know, because when I find out say him cheat on me, I stab him. Yeah, I stab him with a knife. You understand? And when he came to my mom gate and park the car at the hot sun the whole day. I don't know if the hot sun when take a stack. The stab when me stabbing start to spray blood like when the pipe turn on. You understand? Because I decide so I'm not go back to him. Right? We have to put pressure on the wound and carry him to the hospital. You understand? God have mercy. Not something to laugh about. I'm sorry, so I did do it at this. No, I'm sorry, no. You know? Anyway, I get back together with him for a little while, and then when I remember that he cheated on me, I decided I'm leaving him. I'm leaving him. Anyway, I was there with him till I find out that he was still seeing the young woman. After I give him a second chance, you know. Yeah? I give him a second chance, thinking that he would have changed. Find out same still as I see the woman behind my back. Yeah. So I tell him, Mom, say I'm going to leave. His mother say, don't leave him, don't leave him. She begged me not to leave her son. Yeah, his mother practically begged me not to leave her son. She said, you guys are good together, don't leave him. Yeah. And I left him. Because, you know what? I was hurt, and because I found that he has still betrayed me, still see the other woman, oh gosh, I leave him. And that was it. So the third reason why men cheat is that they don't respect you. Yeah? When I say they don't respect you, because even though I found out that he was cheating and he agreed to finish the relationship with the woman, but behind my back, he went and still seen her with the intention that I would not find out. With the intention that I would not find out, you know. So you see, when I find out that he was still seeing the woman after I found out that he's cheated on me, remember now, you know, he cheated and I found out the first time. I give him a second chance. And after the second chance, I find out that he's still seeing the woman. That is is total disrespect to me. To me, that is total disrespect. Even though from the first time when he cheated, I should have left. But I decided, because I still had love for him. I still had love for him. So when I found out that he cheated on me, I still overlook it and give him a second chance. And the second chance that I've given him is for him to go and cheat it with the woman again. Can you imagine? And even after this time now, when I found out that the reason why he was cheating on because I was not giving him the affection and all of that, now I start all of that. And the boy still go back to the other woman. When I left him this time, I never looked back. He begged me, think a little beg, he begged me to come back to him. I never looked back. You understand? No, I don't regret that I left him. I do not regret that I left him. Because when you look at it, so many STD out there. So many sexual transmitted diseases is out there. I do not regret that I left that guy. But I can tell you that if I had the opportunity again to treat him differently, I would. But leaving him for cheating on me 2 times, I don't regret that leaving him. Because once he cheated on me the first time and I forgive him, the second time to me is purpose and disrespect. Yeah? And that is the reason why I left him. So the 3 reasons why I have that I look at that man cheating on a woman. The first one is because the woman disrespectful to the man and have no respect for the man and talk to the man anyhow, and any word that come to their mouth they tell to their partner. That's the first reason why the man will cheat. The second reason is the lack of affection, and the third reason is because they can cheat on you and get away with it. They have cheated the first time and you're forgiving them, so they no longer take you serious. So they go to the point to cheat again with the intention that you are going to forgive them again. So that's where the disrespect come in, right? So I tell myself that I was not allowing him to cross that line with me again. That was the second time, and that was final for me. You know, I met a gentleman who I know, and one of the issue that we women have, we don't know how to talk to our men. We don't know how to communicate with our men. We talk to our men anyhow, right? They will say a simple little thing to us, and we will just blow it out of proportion and talk to them so derogatively. The way that we talk to them, we never thought that it's somebody that we are in love with, right? We don't know how to tame our tongue. We women, a lot of the time, our mouth is the reason why our men withdraw from us. Our mouth is the reason why our men do not have affection for us, right? I know this man, he live with his woman, and they have 2 children together, and the man told me that he loved the woman and he would have married to the woman, but he's not getting married to her because of the way she talked to him. But he will live with her and waste her time and make she spend all of her youthful days with him, but she will not marry to him because of her mouth. Yeah, sometimes our mouth is the reason why men does not commit to us. Yes, lack of affection is another reason why the men will leave us and don't commit to us, because men like affection. Men like to cuddle, they like love. Right? They cannot love in animosity. They cannot love in aggro. They cannot love in a place where they feel beat down with bad words and word that is not kind. Right? There are many different reasons why men cheat, but these are the 3 reasons why what I'm looking at today, why men cheat. I hope you can learn something from my video. Remember to like, to share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Remember, God is love. Peace out. My husband is flaring upon me, so I'm not my usual self. I hope you like my video though. Bye-bye.